Hi, how are you doing? We are here from Miami, once again trying to reach you with ideas about how to play better tennis and how to think more on the tennis court. We're gonna talk about more, we're gonna add more tactics, okay, to the repertoire, to the arsenal of tactics that we were discussing in the last couple of videos about, remember, the video number 1 about tactics was about how to beat a counterpuncher or pusher, and the second video was about how to be an aggressive style of player. I want to clarify something that to me it is important when I'm talking, because I want to make sure this is a very friendly meeting conversation. Not me talking about tennis and I'm the guru of tennis, the guy who knows everything. No. I'm still learning, trust me, and I'm trying, of course, to incorporate new things, new ideas to my teaching system. Remember what I said. These tactical tips are designed or thoughts to normal players like me, normal people, even though, you know, I'm a little bit more advanced than my students, some of them, but I wasn't trying to talk about how to play those tactics to a professional level. I mean, the pros, as I said before, they know everything, and you colleagues, fellow coaches know that. I don't need to tell you that, of course, you know that better than me. They know how to hit the ball deep, how to hit it hard, how to counter-attack. But I'm talking to the club players, junior players, high school players, those who are, you know, sometimes struggling with, I don't know how to win this match, I don't know what to do, and against, you know, certain, you know, opponents that they're facing. So once again, these are simple things to achieve, to everybody, everyone, anyone. So don't expect me to come up with sophisticated, crazy things about it, because again, the message is for you, coaches, to help your students, and for you guys, tennis fans, club players, junior players, to play smarter tennis. Talking about tactics, adding few tactics. Remember, when I talk about how to beat a counterpuncher style, we said to move them around, go behind the wrong foot is a very smart movement on the court, because we keep them off balance. Then we talk about bringing them forward to the net and then passing them with a lob or passing shot, and of course attacking the net ourselves, taking the initiative and going forward and protecting the lob. Remember, counterpunchers hit lobs most of the time. In addition, of course, if this is a good advice, of course, for junior players and for some 4.0, 4.5 players, is college players as well. If you have weapons, big forehand, big backhand, both, or big serve, of course, even better, you can use those weapons against them. So the next tactic possible is to use your big forehand, right? So set up the point to use the big forehand to finish off that point. So strategically speaking, the overall plan, the strategy, is overpower the opposition. The tactics use the forehand, either inside out. I'm going to show from the tennis court. There are a couple of patterns that you can develop to be able to really smartly overcome these difficult opponents, the counterpunchers. Forehand cross court, okay? And once the court is open, you know, forehand down the line. So practice this simple, very simple, basic tactic, okay? Every single day. Forehand cross court, and then forehand down the line. From the middle and backhand side, I will use the inside out forehand to prepare the point, to set up the point, and then of course when the opponent is pinned in that corner, I will pull the shot up the line to the open court. Two simple tactics if you have a powerful forehand, okay? Forehand cross court, forehand down the line, forehand inside out, forehand up the line, okay? So another way to beat counterpunchers, of course, is to play their game. Oh wow, what are you talking about, Daniel? Of course, make them think. I remember Jose Luis Clerc, the Argentine former number 4 in the world in the 80s, mid-80s, said once to my student, it was back in 1991, I took the Peruvian players that I was coaching back then to his academy in Argentina. And one of my kids asking, Clerc, Jose Luis, how can you play a pusher, a counterpuncher? How you beat them? And Jose Luis said, listen, I will make them think. I will keep one more ball in play. So they want to frustrate you with consistency. They know, counterpunches, you are going to miss. So to give them the same medicine. So, okay, you keep 20, I'm going to keep 21. You keep 40, I'm going to keep 41. Of course, it's not the best thing to do if you're not in good shape. But I think it's, you know, somehow do it. You know, eventually I will do that, not in every point, each and every point, but at least couple points per game. You know, here and there I will play a solid point to make them think, and they will think, what is going on here? Hey, what is happening? You're supposed to miss before I do. So what happens? So what is happening? You are making them think by playing the same way they do. So once again, adding to the 3 tactics that I spoke before, using the big forehand, to open the corab, those 2 patterns, cross corab the line, inside out, down the line, and also play a solid point. Okay, talking about aggressive style. Remember, I talk about using the slice to mix up the pace and to bring the ball low. We talk about defense, getting the ball as deep as we can to stay, to survive, and of course, to attack. Remember, I said, go for the first strike. Take the initiative, have the knowledge to attack them. Okay, I will say also, I will add a couple tactics when we face those big hitters, which is try to establish which side is the weaker side of the 2. Because if I have the aggressive opponent in front of me, doesn't mean he's going to rip every ball from both sides of the court. So try to figure it out, which side gives you less, you know, difficulties, problems. So study them by hitting the ball, you know, to the forehand if it's right-handed, or she, of course, and also to the backhand. Always deep, remember, depth. Otherwise, they're gonna go for everything. So, going for the weaker spot, study which side, and also, if they have, usually they have stronger forehand than backhand, they will do errors too. So don't be afraid of serving to the forehand. If you are serving, let's say, of course, faster, out wide, facing a righty player, even though they have a huge forehand, like Fernando Gonzalez, the Chilean, they're gonna go for it. They love it. The ego is so high, so they, you know, the aggressive mindset, I'm gonna kill you with my forehand. So they're gonna do errors too. So don't be afraid to occasionally, eventually, serve to the forehand, to disrupt, you know, their confidence, throw the confidence off. And so find which spot is weaker. That is a good idea also to try to beat those aggressive players. And of course, to wrap up this idea, this tips, big servers, how to play big servers. You know, big serve, they go for it. Just get it back and play, frustrate them. So adopt a defensive mindset. So get it back. Don't try to match the speed of the serve. Just block that serve, okay? So step forward, get a continental grip to block. So practice this drill. Have your coach serving to you on the service line area fast. So you can really practice that blocking defensive action. Get the point started, and then try to do your best. So practicing the blocking return will help you to face a big server. If they come to the net all the time, of course, you know, try to keep the ball low, forcing them to volley up, and then you hit a passing shot a lot in the following shot. So I was trying to come up with some ideas, more ideas. So you coaches, you will see which one is the best according to the students that you're coaching. So pick up the tactics that you think are doable for them according to their level. Thank you so much. Enjoy Wimbledon. I'll see you next time.